The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and we have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here,
we
man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you
it feels
courtside.
so much better being with you guys and them other two.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And seeing where the Nets are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot.
And a scorer the likes of James Harden, it seems like he's broken it down to a science.
Yes, footwork, create space, and be a heck of a shooter.
Did you look at the way you played, Kenny, as science, like we're talking about here with Harden?
Not maybe as easily observed as he is, but I had a game plan. I'm going to get it from free throw line to free throw line as fast as I can. That's my first thought. I'm going to, on pick and rolls, get 2 feet in the paint. That's my second. And every inch that you give me at the three-point line, I'm letting it go.
I love that answer. I love that answer.
And it's a great approach. And this guy, he really has mastered the game in terms of just his overall approach to scoring the basketball. And I'll tell you another thing. I've never seen a guy with the degree of difficulty for his complete arsenal. You never see him just get an uncontested layup or catch and shoot three. Everything he has to create.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Irving at the 1. Here we go, one-on-one. Harden with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Irving's shot is good.
That shot is pure. Great play call. Working Irving off the ball where he can catch and shoot in rhythm.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a three-point game. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Passes it the ball. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Adams with the slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. The NBA definitely is a global product, and at the same time, Commissioner Silver reaffirming the league's American values of free speech. It's caught some people off guard, perhaps. It's not always easy, is it?
Oh, he's got the... Oh! Can't afford to leave someone uncovered like that. Irving will torch you for this mistake.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ingram outside. Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Bledsoe. Out to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and then Durant with the dunk.
When you're putting it up to a guy with Durant's length and skill, you have some room for error.
Pelicans trail by 5. The pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Adams in the corner. Clock is at 3. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Thunder. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And you expect Harden to attack, but right there puts the exclamation point on it.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 5th on the list, James Harden.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Outside ball. Six on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Second chance points. That helps an offense, Kenny. It's an easy way to get some scoring. Which players do the best job of keeping possessions alive for the chance to get the second chance?
Second chance points, I would say Drummond, Steven Adams, and Cantor. Those are guys who are great offensive rebounders, and they get it done.
Don't forget Montrezl Harrell is another guy that's doing a great job.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. Trailing here by 8. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Harden surveying the D. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Pelicans trail by 10. Ball with it. 9 points last game. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Irving. Pass to Green. Over Williamson. Green, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here we go. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Wow, coaches really appreciate that kind of hustle. Harden taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
And here is Ingram. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Losing your man defensively when Harden has the ball, that's unforgettable. He's the top-tier creator.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Bledsoe passes to Ingram. Harden against Redick to stop the run. Rebounded by the Nets.
And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point. Like because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Hart. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Redick. Passes to Hayes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And that one falls for Ingram. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, Kenny, you've played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
It's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's a good thought.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Irving passes to KD. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Irving. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ingram. And Durant sends it back.
Over the past few years, Durant's gotten a lot more attention for his defense, and rightly so.
And it's Ingram missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've momentum early on.
Harden's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. The pass to Hayes. Outside, Redick. Yep, that one goes.
Great setup right there. Calling for the pick and roll. Redick getting the separation he wanted to keep it and convert.
Irving with the bounce pass. Durant deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Harris. This one for 3. Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 18. And here they go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, you're going to be
Let
good.
it happen.
You're
Just
gonna
let
be
it
good.
happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy guys. So that's why I love playing with Vernon Maxwell. Just guys that had high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral in the game. And then he would pull me up and just make me emotional in the game. So I like
Become
guys
a dog,
like that.
right?
Just get emotionally in the game instead of I'm reading the situation and this guy's over. No. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my guys, John Starks, is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like the moment never got too big because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. D right on him, and that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 16.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one, good.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Outside, KD. Pass to Luwawu. They swipe it. 1 second left. That one misses. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, you know, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes, and it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Brown outside. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
And Hart has it in the corner. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Nets leading by 12. The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny. If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, hard, and maybe someday Zion.
Take a break. Take a break.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. We've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time show.
Pelicans trail by 14. Pass to Melly. Pass to Ingram.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 15.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the open ones.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Bledsoe outside. Out to the wing. Williamson against Green. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Kenny, I'm going to ask you to look into your crystal ball while you are here sitting by us courtside. In 5 years' time, who do you think will be the top 5 teams in the league?
5 years.
Let's go ahead here.
Well,
don't you think like Dallas would probably?
Dallas yes. Will be there. The Lakers probably still be there if Anthony Davis is healthy. The New Orleans Pelicans will be around.
Zion is what we think he is.
Be around. Yeah. And then after that, it's a crap.
The Milwaukee.
Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the next 5 years, the Milwaukee Bucks will still be there in the mix.
First free throw is good.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Dinwiddie kicks to Shamet. Puts it up from 17. Pelicans pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Ball finds Williamson. Back to Ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williamson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Bledsoe against Dinwiddie. The pass to Green. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. And Green gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pelicans trail by 11. Ingram outside. The shot misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Now Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dinwiddie against Bledsoe. Green. They get it again. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Williamson, the pass to Adams. Outside for Bledsoe. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
A moment here to see the stats for Dinwiddie. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Ingram with it. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Adams taking his time here with the fadeaway. And there's Williamson on the assist by Adams. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harris. James Harden comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And here's Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Bledsoe, superb in transition, strong, quick, always in attack mode, and he attacks with purpose.
Here's Irving. Shamet finds Irving, trying to get something going, and here is Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And he makes both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Jordan has it in the corner. To the inside. Here's Harden. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Ball.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. J.J. Redick's checked in for ball. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Irving. Basket good.
Stellar balance by Irving. Stellar. Taking the punishment and working his way through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I would imagine at this point in his career, all Irving wants to do is win. All he's got to do now is prove himself as a leader.
Bledsoe passes to Hernan Gomez. Ingram left side. It's good. Ingram's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now Harden is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Irving. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Clever at converting in close. Defensively, you don't want to let Irving penetrate this deep.
Here's Bledsoe. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Redick against Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
Have to admire Harden's body control. Finds a way to score even against physical defense.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. And he comes up with the deuce.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Irving against Bledsoe. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, +1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Bledsoe passes to Hernan Gomez. Outside, Redick. Now here's Bledsoe. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
I love how tough Irving is inside. For a guy who typically plays below the rim, he attacks these opportunities with ferocity.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Andre Jordan, number 1. Second is Zion Williamson.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 7. Irving against Bledsoe. Pass to Redick. Brooklyn leading by 7. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
The Pelicans shooting 43% for the game. Bledsoe passes to Hernan Gomez. Dishes to Redick. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Durant with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Detroit. Irving attacking, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
New Orleans making a switch here. LA's checked in. And stolen by Redick. And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell
I
G
want to come back.
Fellow PG, we got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Clark, has there ever been a smoother transition from on-court star to broadcast mainstay than what we've seen and heard with Kenny Smith?
Very much like his game, Kenny Smith smoothly stepping from the court to the broadcast booth. And, you know, he's been fantastic in his role with the NBA as a broadcaster. And, you know, he's been part of the NBA family for decades now, and he's done it at a high level.
And he's good on the second.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
Irving kicks to Brown. But they'll get another chance. Jordan, the pass to KD. Goes back up. They shoot again. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Redick. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
And here is Irving. He's got 10 from deep. Harden. Redick with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bledsoe. That one, no good. And we finished one half of basketball. Nets lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. And joining us once again after his valiant attempt at live action analysis, it's Kenny Smith.
Back, Kenny. What are you laughing at?
How you think it went, Kenny?
Oh, it was fun, man. It went great, man. What do you guys think?
Good for you. I mean, if you're happy, we're happy for you, bud. It's good.
It was good, man. They
awesome.
loved me.
It really was. It was really awesome, wasn't it, Shaq?
Ernie, remember when he...
Oh, no, Kenny, you were great. Really, you were spectacular. But I've never heard anything. I've never heard anything like it. Really. I mean that in a really nice way. It was awesome. Man, was it tremendous. I think I'll never hear anything like that again in the history of broadcasting.
Kenny, you were so good.
Haters.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pelicans trail by 7. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5, patrolling the paint. The drive by Williamson. He kicks it to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Irving passes to KD. And Jordan has it in the corner. Over Williamson. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Both good from the line that time. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Bledsoe against Irving. That one goes in. Bledsoe's got 11.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
Irving passes to Harden. On the wing, Green. Durant. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And they pick up 2.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. With some arc, and it's weighed in by KD. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ingram outside. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving double teamed. Here's Harden on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
The first free throw is good.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And both free throws good for James Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for James Harden. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Harris misses. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Hey, with the advent of analytics, you don't see too many guys shoot from there. But Bledsoe still finds value in the mid-range game.
Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ingram. Shot's good by Durant. KD's got 21. Here is Bledsoe. He's got 13. Passes it to Williamson. Over Harris. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williamson.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Irving passes to KD. Inside. Out to Harris. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's good. 2 points. Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the 2nd dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
The Nets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Free throw, good, Irving.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball dishes to Bledsoe. Ingram outside. Hernan Gomez down low. Defended by Durant. And it's Williamson missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. Durant kicks to Shamet. Back to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for New Orleans. Ingram outside. And there's the pass to Williamson. Pelicans keep it alive.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
4 on the clock. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ingram.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
Shamet, the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Back to Ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got 6.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Durant up top. He's covered by Ball. And he gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 4-point game. Ball kicks to Hayes. Taken away. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
High post, Hernan Gomez. Back to Ball. Outside, Redick, just 5 to shoot. From past the arc, the Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And a change for the Pelicans. Melly's checked in. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Right side Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 6. Pass to Hayes. Now Ingram. And Durant sends it back. Luwawu, the pass to Brown. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. The tray. He's off on that one, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Brown, the pass to KD. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Ball dishes to Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And that one falls for Ingram. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Redick against Harden. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie wide open. And the three off target. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram kicks to Redick. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Ingram against Harden. Good. Ingram's got 12 points now in the quarter.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
Dinwiddie outside. Durant down low. Hayes on him. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
To the wing right side. Back to Ball. It's Redick on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Dinwiddie, 8 points for him. Passes it to Harden. Harden draws the double. Stolen by Ball. For the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Redick with the 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Green. He's out there with Durant. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Durant kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Stolen. Redick passes to Adams. Back to Redick. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Harden with it. Now guarded by... Oh, that was a strong dunk!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The first one falls. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for New Orleans. And so Adams nails both of them. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Pass to Adams. Passes to Melly. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes the pass to Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Pelicans trail by 5. Bledsoe with it. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
They throw good, Adams. Williamson is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And so he makes both from the line. Here now is Dinwiddie. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Harden. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Connects from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 6.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the basket by Harden.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Pelicans trail by 6. Down low, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Floats one up. Offensive rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Bledsoe dishes to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. A floater, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ingram's checked in. And Jeff Green drops them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Adams brings the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And Brooklyn has possession. Green left side. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. I mean, he has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. 8-point game. Great D that time from Green. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's denied.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Irving up top. He's covered by Ball. Harden dishes to Harris.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Ingram wide open. Brooklyn with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Harden outside. Harris passes to Jordan. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Irving. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Timeout called, the Nets. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's a combination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Nets leading by 3. Irving looking for an opening. Jordan the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the jam by Harden.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
The pass to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 6. Pass the ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Pelicans trail by 8. Bledsoe passes to Adams. KD against Ingram. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 8 here in the quarter.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Irving against Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. To the middle. Here's Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside Durant. Outside for Jordan. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Ingram. Misses off the right iron. Pelicans trail by 4. Bledsoe with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And Jordan sends it back. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Good D by Williamson. Well for New Orleans, shooting in this game 45%. Jordan against Bledsoe. Passes it to Williamson. Sinks that one from the post. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Williamson. The dish to Ingram. To tie it up. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Free throw good from Harden.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Ingram against KD. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And finished up by KD.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Pelicans trail by 7. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Green against Ingram. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving against Ball. Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. Outside for Durant. Clock at 6. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got 41.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
Outside Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Outside for Bledsoe. Here's Williamson. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Good!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 4. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ingram shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Over in the corner, Green. Ingram with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Here's Irving. Count it!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete and get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.